fun news for all you Harry Potter fans. Warner Brothers is launching the Making of Harry Potter studio tours later this month. And ABC's Nick Watt was able to score a sneak peek for all of us. Hey, Nick.
Good morning, George. Well, listen, J.K. Rowling has said she won't write any more Potter books, and everything she's written they've already made into a movie. So what's left for the young Potterheads? Well, this studio tour, and I got a sneak preview. They've read all the books, they've seen all the movies, all that's left is to fly them to London, Gryffindor, to walk through the magical world of Harry Potter. If you don't want your kids to know this is even a possibility, turn off now. Okay, those of you who are left, the Great Hall, scene of colourful balls and floating candles, it's still here in these studios where they made Potter come to life. That's a real stone floor. The tables are still laden with silverware.
What's got your wand in a knot?
Forget for a moment Harry, Ron and Hermione.
You're fraternising with the enemy.
This man cast the Potter spell, the production designer Stuart Craig.
Every time you see a long shot, a wide shot of Hogwarts Castle in the movies, in the first 6 movies, it is this.
Remember when it was covered in snow? Well, that was actually salt. Remember when it was on fire and crumbling in the last movie? Well, that's the only movie in which the model wasn't used. They took a digital scan of it so they could destroy that image. This is Hogwarts, preserved on this soundstage, twinkling lights and all. Stuart Craig and his team were set the gargantuan task to recreate what took shape in minute detail in J.K. Rowling's mind. Stuart read the books and Rowling drew him a map.
She executed it with such certainty, with such confidence. It's always a challenge, it's always daunting on novels, on films adapted from books, but this especially.
Who's the one wizard Voldemort always feared?
Because Harry and his world have crystallised in the imaginations of millions of kids all over the world. Remember the common room? I got to walk right through it. When Daniel Radcliffe first set foot on these incredible sets, he felt like he was stepping into the pages of the books he'd read as a kid. The Hogwarts dormitory is here in every detail, down to the monogrammed trunk and the slippers. Reminds me of my boarding school, and it's supposed to. Ever wonder how they shot Harry flying on his broomstick? Well, filmed on this contraption. Then they stuck in the background later.
And it's good when you can see that it's scenery. Look.
This is all actual scenery from the movies. And this is Dumbledore's study. The detail is obsessive, the effect mesmerising.
What's been the sort of best sort of affirmation of your work? The fact that J.K. Rowling likes it?
Yes.
Welcome, Harry, to Diagon Alley.
My favourite stop on the tour, Diagon Alley. They built the whole thing. The signs and the window displays move. Maybe this isn't just for kids. And, you know, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan on earth, but I loved it. Perhaps it's because these are the actual sets and they still seem to, I don't know, generate a bit of magic. Elizabeth, you must take your 9-year-old, and George, I think you'd like it too.
I'm going to be there, Nick. You got to work us in.
We actually were just talking about that, Nick.